Good morning, class. How are you today? Good. Does anybody have any announcements or things they would like to share with us in the class of what they did this weekend? Nice. It's always good to have fun with family, right? Well, talking about fun, we have planned out some awesome activities for you today. So right now, I want y'all to go ahead and let's put our thinking hat on. Awesome. And now are you ready? Let's go. Let's do this. So right now, I want our do now for today. I want you to go ahead and take out your science journal. I want you to go ahead and take out a clean sheet of paper, and I want you to label on the center of your page parts of plants and functions. And please make sure you have today's date, which is March 6, 2017. And I'll give you a minute. As soon as I see pencils and eyes on me, I know you will be ready. Okay, it's time to move on. So our class objectives for today is class. Now you're going to know that plants have basic functions and needs in order for it to survive. Our plants, you're also going to be able to identify the plant's parts and its structures and what it needs to survive. You're also going to be able to identify the things that can affect the growth and the behavior of a plant. As a language objective, you're going to be able to identify and describe the basic needs of the plants by using the key vocabulary. Now for our schedule, we're going to review for a quiz on Friday. Then you're going to learn about photosynthesis with Miss Davis. Miss Esquivel has planned out a fun activity for you in the end. Let's get ready to review. Right now in your science journals class, right now I want you to hold your answers and I want you to go ahead and write it down in your science journal, please. Once y'all are done and completed that, we're going to share it out as a class. So I'm going to give you a few seconds for this. As soon as I see eyes on me and pencils down, I know you're ready. Awesome. Everybody did that one fast. So I'm going to point out to the first line and we're going to say it together as a class. Flower, leaves, stem, roots. Good job. Now, we're going to go over the functions of each part. A root's function, it's like it holds the plant steady, and it's like the straw. It's going to suck up the water and the nutritions from the roots, and it's also going to keep the food here and store it for the future. So when it comes down to winter and the summer, it's going to help the plant grow. Now for the stem is going to be the supporter of the plant. It's going to hold the plant so it can get lots of sunlight. It also helps the food carry out through the plant. Where do you think it's going to carry the food and the water out, class? Where do you think it's going to go? Yes, through the leaves. Good job. Now through the leaves, it's going to capture the sunlight. And what do you think it's going to do once it captures the sunlight? It's going to make food, yes. And once it's made food, what is it going to create? Good job, the flower. So now the flower is responsible for making fruits, seeds, and more flowers can grow in the future once the new seeds has grown. Now, I am very proud of y'all, class, because I know y'all are going to be ready for the quiz on Friday. I am very happy for y'all. So now we're going to pass it on to Miss Davis.
All right. Good morning, class. Thank you all for having me. So, photosynthesis. Can anyone tell me if they've ever heard that term before? Does anyone recognize the term? No? Okay. Well, let's try to say it out loud together. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. One more time. Photosynthesis. Perfect. All of y'all sound very mature. All right, so what does a plant need in order to survive? Can anyone tell me this? That's right, it's already on the board. Plants need 3 key things. They need water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. We all heard of water before, correct? Yes. We've all heard of sunlight before. Yes, of course. Has anyone heard carbon dioxide? All right, well, carbon dioxide is what plants need in order to breathe. We breathe by breathing air, oxygen. Plants breathe by breathing in carbon dioxide. So what is photosynthesis? Let's break the word. What I did is I divided the word into 2 parts, photo and synthesis. Let's take a look at the first part of the word, photo. Can anyone tell me, what does the word photo remind them of? That's right, a photograph. And what do we take a photograph with? A camera. That's right. All right, now with the camera, if we were to take a picture in the dark, would the picture come out? No, because with no light, the picture won't come out right. So, when I say the word photo, I want y'all to think of a camera and how a camera needs light in order to take a picture, which leads us to photo meaning light. Again, photo means light. Synthesis, to put together or to make, such as your parents need to make or put together something for you to eat. Plants need to put together their own food in order to create their own food. So what is photosynthesis? The way plants make their own food by using water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. How does a plant use photosynthesis? Well, from a previous lesson, we know that these are the parts of the plant. We have the flower, leaves, stem, and roots of the plant. Water is absorbed through the roots of the plant, way down here below the soil. Water is then transferred through the stem, all through the plant. Now, as you see, I want y'all to draw the water on the plant onto your science journals. I'll give you a minute to do so. I just want y'all to make sure that you are aware that water is going through the roots first and then goes up through the stem. Carbon dioxide and sunlight are absorbed through the plant's leaves. We know that these green things are the leaves, and CO2, which is carbon dioxide, and sunlight are absorbed through them. They're absorbed through the leaves' tiny little openings called the stomata. This helps absorb the carbon dioxide and sunlight into the plant. Now that it absorbed everything, carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight, the plant is able to create its own food. What is this plant food called? Glucose, also known as sugar. But not the kind of sugar that we eat, only the type of sugar that plants are allowed to eat. What is also released when plants create their own food? Oxygen. Oxygen is made and is released into the air. Now, what do y'all think would happen if all the plants in the world were extinct? No more oxygen would be made, correct? We would not be able to survive. Plants play a crucial role in the environment in order for everyone to survive. An overview. So the key essentials to make a plant, or we know that the key essentials to make a plant are water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. We also know what photosynthesis is now. We know that each part of the plant works in order to create its own food. And we now know that the name of the food that plants make is called glucose. All right.
Okay guys, so now that you know more about photosynthesis, we're going to do an activity that goes back to that. We're going to do plant in a cup. So you're going to plant your own little plant in a cup, and this is eventually what we're going to want to see. So this activity isn't just a one-day activity. It takes many, many days because because plants don't grow overnight. Before we get started, I want you to take out your journals. Let's think about a few things. How many days do you think a plant is going to take to be fully grown? So let's make a hypothesis. We're going to make a guess on how many days you think your plant is going to take for it to grow. So on your science journals, I want you to write this sentence. I think that it will take blank days. So I want you to write how many days you think it's going to grow for my plant to grow. So please write this on your journals. I'll give you a second. When you're ready, please give me a thumbs up. Okie dokie. Good job. So before we get started, we need some things to get this going, some materials. We're going to need cups. All the materials are in your tables. We're going to need plastic spoons, soil, water, and I bought y'all lima beans. So the first step is you're going to take a cup and you're going to get the spoon and you're going to fill it halfway to what you need. So I don't want you filling the whole cup, just about halfway or where the line's at right here. So fill it up. Okay, so thumbs up when you're done. Okay, next step, step 2. Now, you all have lima bean packets. I want everyone to get 2, just so everyone can have enough. You're gonna get 2 beans, and you're gonna put it on your soil. And with your spoon, I want you to push it down underneath the soil, and you can cover it and whatever. So thumbs up when you're done. Awesome. So now you're gonna finish, filling the rest of your cup with soil. Okay. You don't have to fill it up to the top, so just enough to cover your lima beans. So there you go. Okay, thumbs up. Actually, hold your cup when you're ready. Awesome. Okay, so that was step 3. Step 4, so now you're gonna add water to your cup. I do not want you to throw all of this in there. I just want you to throw enough so it's not too soft, but it's not too soaky. So you just want just a bit, not a lot, and then just make sure it's enough. You see how your water is gonna be coming down to the beans? Yeah, but just not a lot. Give it some time for it to rinse down. Thumbs up when you're done. Okay, so now when you're completely done, so just watch your water go down. You're gonna raise your hand and I'm gonna call on your name. I'm gonna write down your name on your cup and you're gonna take it to the window because plants need light. Okay, so now that we're done, now what? So we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna be checking our plants every day for 12 school days. So that's 2 weeks in school and we're gonna see it grow. So Miss Davis is passing out a plant log where you're gonna glue it to your journals and every day you're gonna keep checking on your plant and you're gonna draw what you see. So your plant log looks like this. And I want you to do is with a highlighter, I want you to draw a circle on the day you guessed that it will take your plant to grow. I put day 10, so I'm gonna highlight day 10 and until we get to day 10, I'll see if I was right or not. So this is in your plant log. This is a major assignment, so I need you to take care of these logs because you are turning this in to me and Ms. Davis and Ms. Contreras. So if you have any questions, just let us know. You do have a quiz on Friday, so just start preparing for that.